The road to peace is walked one step at a time, even if the gate is small. On Tuesday, Special Envoy Steve Whitcomb and President Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner met with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow to discuss peace for nearly 5 hours. The American delegation is hashing out the 19-point peace plan President Trump is proposing. That plan originally had 28 points, but European allies fought to whittle it down during peace talks in Geneva, Switzerland last week. Russia hawks lamented President Trump's proposals to limit Ukraine's military, bar it from being a member of NATO, and cede land Russia took during the war. NATO Secretary Mark Rutte is pushing for some sort of security guarantees for Ukraine.
There is no unanimity within the alliance about Ukraine coming in the alliance. And that's one of the reasons when it comes to a future peace deal, we are discussing how, if not NATO membership, how we can make sure that Ukraine is protected in a way by itself, but also with help from others, so that the Russians will not try again.
He says some of Europe's demands are red lines for Russia, and their diplomats are trying to sabotage the peace talks. Putin goes on to say Europe is on the side of war, but warns it would be on the wrong side of the front lines.
We are not planning to fight Europe. I have said this 100 times, but if Europe suddenly decides to wage war against us and starts it, we are ready right now. There could be no doubt about that. The question is, if Europe starts a war with us, I believe that very quickly this is not Ukraine. With Ukraine, we act in a surgical, careful way, you understand, right? It is not war in the full modern sense of the word. If Europe chooses to start a war, the situation can very quickly reach a point where there will be no one left for us to negotiate with.
This, as Russian officials say, the meeting went well and progress was made for future peace talks. They say the discussion centered around territorial issues regarding Ukraine and prospects for bilateral economic cooperation. And the American delegation harbored similar feelings about the meeting, with President Trump saying Whitcomb and Kushner are trying to ink his 9th peace deal.
We are not involved in the war monetarily anymore. Biden gave away $350 billion like it was candy. That's a massive amount of money. And much of it in cash, a lot of it in equipment. I don't give away anything. We sell the equipment to NATO. The European nations pay us for the equipment, 100% price. And then they bring it to Ukraine, or whatever they do with it. But we're trying to get that settled. I've settled 8 wars. This would be the 9th, and our people are over in Russia right now to see if we can get it settled.
The White House says with talks progressing with both sides of the war, it is optimistic a permanent peace deal can be reached.
Some in the left-wing media are freaking out over this new contract between us at OANN and YouTube TV.
It's dangerous that One American News is being platformed on such a large digital streaming pay TV provider. You're freaking out about the fact that people have choice. You know, like people can't be allowed to hear what they have to say. OAN is not the only channel on YouTube TV. There's like dozens of them. So if you don't like what's being said here, we hope you stay, but there's many other things going on in the world. This is how the left operates, Alicia. They operate in censorship. They don't believe in choice and letting people do their own homework. This is the way the authoritarian left works. They don't believe in choice because they don't like the fact that we don't live in the 1960s anymore with 3 networks in your local newspaper.
We have to respect freedom of the press, the First Amendment, free speech. Remember that.
I want to begin tonight by welcoming and thanking all of our new viewers on YouTube TV. Overnight, One American News welcomed a potential 9.4 million new viewers on YouTube TV. So on behalf of everyone here at OAN, welcome to One American News. We are incredibly excited to have you.
This will allow all YouTube TV subscribers to enjoy 16 hours of live news coverage every single day, as well as all of AWE's lifestyle, travel, and family programming, and it will be available in YouTube TV's baseline package. Now, the Vice President and Global Head of Media at YouTube, Justin Connolly, said this about it. Our goal has always been to provide our subscribers with a wide range of content, which is why we're excited to bring One American News to YouTube TV. This partnership gives One American News access to our growing audience, while also giving our subscribers even more choice when it comes to news and entertainment. And we here at The Real Story are extremely grateful for the opportunity to now reach a wider audience. And we're also grateful for the time you give us each and every single day. And we're excited for the future at this amazing network.